What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com. And in the last Dynasty video, we took on Nebraska in a big top 25 matchup that was also for the division title, and we got the big win, 45-10. As you can tell by the box score, we had no issues on offense, on defense. Our MVP, Broussard, or defensive end, he had an amazing game, had 4 sacks, had an interception, took it back to the house. Just an incredible game for everybody across the board, and we're 8th in the country. Again, we've locked up the division now. We just got to win out and go take on Oklahoma State in that Big 12 title game. But we got to play Kansas State today. This is a road trip. You can tell by their roster, they're not very good. Haven't recruited well at all, apparently, in this dynasty. And it looks like the only good stats they have is rush defense and turnover differential. But I think if we just play a halfway clean game, we should have no problems. We're going to jump right into the game. We are done recruiting for the regular season. We've locked up all of our commitments to the guys we went after this year, so we're going to go right in to this one. Kansas State holds a special place in my heart. I had a really fun dynasty with them many years ago before I even started the channel, so this brings back good memories playing here. Let's check out their uniform. So this is their default. That's their go-to. Do they have an alternate? They got an all-purple, which is pretty cool. We can try. Let's do. I'm going to go with their traditional. I like that look. I'm going to come over here and let's rock the red pants today. How about that? So they run, if I'm not mistaken, I think they're like a West Coast team. This is when Bill Snyder left for a few years, if I'm not mistaken, and it just went all to heck, and he had to come back and fix things. You can tell by their roster, they got some players hurt or suspended. They're just in bad shape all around. Oddly enough, they had the exact same amount of talent as I did when I took over Iowa State, but they've just really fallen on hard times the last year or so. That was another team I was halfway looking at, but I done a Kansas State dynasty years ago, and I want to do something a little different. So it's going to be cold. We're going to have a little bit of wind, but I'm not too worried about that. There you go. We have won the division. Can't wait to take on Oklahoma State in the Big 12 title game, win that one. That would be great. But we got a couple games left. We got this one and then Missouri. A night game in Manhattan, Kansas. They're going to highlight John Rollins. We may have a chance for a second Heisman bid. It's quite possible. He had a slow start to the season, but has really come on. I'm here to tell you that our offense these last few games have been insane. Just really firing on all cylinders. They're picking us to win. Let's go to the coin toss. They want it, and they will want the ball first, which is fine with me. Looks like the wind's going left and right, so we don't have to worry about which side to pick. Let's go with in-game strategy, and let's check out their roster. Starting off, impact quarterback. It can run a little bit. Jimmy Malone, 76 overall. They got a decent backup behind him, but more of a pocket passer. Their top halfback is out, but his backup looks to be just as good, if not better. He's actually a little bit faster. A little scat back, apparently. 5'6", 171. A little small filler. I'm sure he can play. Not much at fullback. They got just some average dudes there. I don't expect much from them. They got an impact wide receiver. So an impact quarterback and a receiver tells me they're probably going to throw a little bit more than usual today, and I wouldn't blame them. They don't have much behind their top receiver, though. Tight end, they got a decent one, 87 overall, 78 speed. Looks like he can catch. So they got some weapons in the passing game. Left tackle is out for the year, and that's a bit of a drop-off for them. Then you got 78 at left guard, a sophomore. Then you got a 72 freshman, 80 junior, 76 at right tackle. So not much up front. Defense, I'm pretty sure they run a 4-3. They got 80 on one end and 68 on the other. And then up the middle, 82, 74, 72. Not much. Linebacker, 76. Middle linebacker, 82. Not bad. And not much at junior or at the right outside linebacker position. Terrible corner, 72, 72. I'd like to think our receivers can do some damage on these guys today. Like, that's by far the worst secondary or the worst cornerback group in the conference. Has to be. Free safety, really good, though. 85 overall, 86 speed. Impact guy, will stay away from him. He's a big guy, too, 6'2", 211. Then they got nothing at strong safety. So we got several areas we can attack today, I think. They got a true freshman, terrible kicker, and they got a below-average punter. A lot of weaknesses everywhere. We had no problem with them last season. I like to think we can have another good game today. Now, this is going to be a bad kick. I'm kicking it right towards that receiver. He's their best skill guy. Just get in front of him. And we're off and running. They're going 5 wide. I'm going to do a 1 high to nickel for now. I'm going to spread out. I don't know how much this quarterback will run, but we're going to put some pressure on him today if possible. That's a good catch. Going to get a first down. And we got a player hurt. Oh, my gosh. That's like the last place we need somebody hurt. We're already down men at free safety. We're not very fast there. So who knows what happened. Hopefully it's not serious. Let's do a linebacker blitz. I'm going to do an under front. I'm going to bring Smiley down. Overshot that throw. 2nd and 10. We can do a cover 2. Ooh, Gutierrez out 2 weeks. So now I'm back to having slow free safeties for the next, technically the next 2 games, I guess. He's wide open over there. Ah. Well, we're not off to a good start. Like, we're really hurting at free safety. I mean, we got bodies there, but just nothing fast. We did pick up a good commitment in the regular season. Speedster out of Texas. But he ain't here yet, so we got to do without him. Going to their tight end, if I'm not mistaken. So they're moving the ball pretty well. Let's go back to a cover 2. I'm going to just move the linebackers this time. They're doing a lot of drag routes. Broussard almost got to him. That was super close. We're going to need Broussard to really step up today. He's been killing the last couple of games. 3rd and 5. We can try Cloud. 5 yards. They can easily run it if they wanted to. I got the deep middle. Intercept that. Somebody got a hand on it. I think that was Burton. Good job. So where are they? They're going to go for it. That's what I figured. Let's do I'm going to do a cover 1, actually. I want to send 5. Maybe he'll throw it really quickly. At least that's what I'm hoping. Watch out for a drag route, though. Intercept that. Nope. Hit a little curl. Get a first down. So they're going to spread us out all day, apparently. I've run nothing but nickel so far. We'll do another blitz. They're loving gun wide trips at the moment. Intercept that. Oh, huge play by Sanders. Now, why isn't he an impact guy? Oh, that's weird. Go back and look at that. I've never seen that before. A pick 6. So, but here's the thing. So Sanders was an impact player, but now it's Smiley. They switched. That's so late in the season. That never happens. Either way, great play by Sanders, who's not an impact guy anymore, but he still made an impactful play. And we get a pick 6 out of the gate for 6. Oh, wow. Just great. So that changes things. That means I need to update my players to watch at the bottom. I got to turn Smiley and put him and highlight him yellow as an impact guy. I swear, I've been playing this game for 20 years. I've never seen somebody switch impact statuses that late in the season. But it happened here. Odd. So let's get back on defense. It took me the entire drive to realize that. I'm like, wait, I thought Sanders was supposed to have a little white glow underneath him, but not anymore. Make a tackle, somebody. Whoop. Dude got out of that jam. Back to they are 11, they're 11 personnel. That's all they've done so far. Every single formation has been 11 personnel for them. Trips over. I love that formation. Good open field tackle by Burton. Let's do another blitz. We'll blitz from the nickel. Back to trips over they go. That's probably one formation I can include in my offense next year. I'm thinking about adding a little bit more to the offense instead of everybody seeing the same handful of plays over and over again. We'll see what happens with that, though. I'm going to go back to that middle linebacker blitz. I like to think I can make him throw quick. Get him through. That's what we wanted. Force the pressure. Make him throw quick. Sanders is about to sack him. And he rushed the throw. The kid was open, though. He had a good clearance, but good defense. That's what you're trying to do with that. Let's go. Let's do middle fan. We'll just get a safe return. Then we'll get on offense for the first time today. I don't think they'll fake this. It's possible, but they have a lefty punter. Shank it to. There we go. Get a block for me over there. Get down. No, go. Oh, my gosh. Starting off well. A pick six and a punt return for a touchdown. Is our offense ever going to get the play today? You go back and look at this one. He shanked it. We finally got a shank punt. Went to the side where we needed it to. And I don't know why that dude's glitching on me, but look at it. Oh, my gosh. So, wow. All right. So the start is better than I thought. But that's our first, punt return of the year, maybe? We may have had another one. I think Smiley returned one. That's right. He had that botched fumble ordeal from the last game and got a punt return. So we've had 2 straight games with a punt return for a touchdown. That one looked more clean, though. Normal. I'm going to kick it back off, try to kick it away from the receiver, and I did a terrible job of that. He's going to get it and try to do something with it. Good tackle, though, by Walker. I'm going to go one high. Just keep putting pressure on that kid. Force bad throws. Sack. There you go. Sanders came right on through. That was my blitzer. He came right through that B gap. Let's do a cover 2. I need to get a thumbnail eventually. Well, we got plenty of time for that. I got the left side. Wide open over there. Thankfully, he stepped out of bounds, ran out of room. That makes it 3rd and long, 3rd and 8. Finally going to a 2-wide set. I'm expecting a pass, so I'm going to do an underfront. Get him, Broussard. Golly, the kid's a saint. He's amazing. Of course, he's 99 overall, but our defense is playing at elite level. But I got to remind myself, this is probably the worst team in the conference. They're probably worse than Baylor. Missouri's just as bad, too. So how about another shank? That's a much better punt for him. We're going to fair catch it. So we're finally on offense. After like 30 minutes into this video, we finally get to play a little offense. So let's start off with wide receiver corner. Stay away from the free safety. Everything else is pretty much fair game. I'm going to bring more down. Cover 0. Nice. I'm going to hit that corner route. Not. Oh, he dropped it. Thomas had a great game against Nebraska, but he just dropped it here. Ugh. Let's try tight end dig. Pretty much the same play, more or less, but from different formation. I'm going to bring more out. He's not open. He failed. Just get a first down. Just stay. There you go. Good job. I'm going to stay here. We're going to try halfback angle. We broke another record. I didn't see it. I'm going to bring Walker out. Cover 1. Thomas, you got to get with it. That's 2 straight drops by you. You played amazingly against Nebraska. Then, for whatever reason, you just can't do nothing today. 2nd and 10. Let's try Y corner. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 41-yard line. I may have Neal go over the top. I'm going to bring him like this. Get him off the line. Going cover 1. Hit that curl route. Attaboy Daughtry. Let's run the ball. I'm going to stay in this formation. I'm going to go off tackle. Not a big fan of that shift. I'm going to hand it off anyways. I really don't want Rollins to run it. Let's see if we can just get a block or two. Go more, go more. Just get something. It's good defense. Let's go stick. Stick has been a good concept for us the last couple seasons. Hit that. Oh, dang it. Interception. Wow, he got tipped. Interesting play. He was wide open, but that linebacker came through, tipped it, and I think he got the interception. Yeah, that guy missed it, and that guy picked it up. Wow. Great play for them. Well, let's see if they can do something with it. We can run a little 5-2. I'm not too upset on that play. That was just funny and interesting. I hate that it happened, but that ball bounces funny sometimes. Sack. Oh, he broke this. Oh, no. I slept on that one. I was right in the middle of the field. He broke the sack. That's the thing. It kind of messed me up there. Impact receiver making a play. Let's do another blitz. This time from nickel. We're going to bring them down. Get like 8 guys in the box. Toss play. Boom. Oh, nice. That helped. Threw the toss right into the blitz. Freshman Bridges having a good debut season. I'm going to flip this one. I want my safety on the receiver side. Sack. Almost got to him. Thankfully, he did not catch that. That was going to be 6 points. He had him beat. I'm going to go cover 2, 3rd and forever. I don't know if my cloud coverage can handle this, so I'm going to try this instead. We need somebody up front to make a play. Intercept that. Oh, good catch. They didn't get the first, though. They're going to kick a field goal. They're going to kick the field goal, which is fine. If all we done was give up a field goal after the interception, then I'll take it. So some wild plays so far. We had an interception, a punt return for a touchdown, and another interception. One for each team. Let's see if we can have a cleaner drive. We got 14 points, and none of it's by our offense. We'll let that one go out of bounds. We'll get it on the 35. We should have it on the left hash, if I'm not mistaken. Let's do a halfback flare. They're going 5-2 themselves. I'm going to bring more over. We'll go to Whitaker. Pick up whatever yards we can. Get off me, son. That's a good little thumbnail, possibly. I'm going to go ahead and get that one. Maybe. Can I get that one? Trying to hide the score a little bit. That could be a pretty decent one. Let me go ahead and get that one while I'm here. We're on the right hash. 10 seconds to go. Let's do halfback streak. This may be a perfect opportunity to attack that strong safety. We're going to cover 1, though. Oh, that may get picked. Daughtery couldn't get around the corner well enough. 5 seconds. Let's try. RB deep. I think I'm going to motion more to that strong safety side. He may pick him up. And I don't want the free safety on him. So we'll bring him over here. They're going cover 2, though. That almost was picked. Super close. That makes it 3rd and manageable. And in the first quarter, weird quarter, but we got a good lead. 3rd and 3. Let's do RB flats. We'll keep this one pretty simple. This will go to Whitaker or Neal. Yeah, we'll just go back to Whitaker. Don't want to let that impact guy make a play, so we'll get out of bounds. Next thing I want to try to do is, let's do a little halfback option play. Maybe they won't expect it. I guess we're running to the right. Just get a block. I pitched that way too early. That was my fault. Second and long. I'm going to try tight end drag. I could probably hit... let me bring more over this way. Nope. We'll go back to Whitaker. Makes it, what, 3rd and 5 or so? 3rd and 6? We haven't tried a swing yet. Let's do that. I don't think I have enough room to go over the top. Like, we could try it. If they go cover 0, but they're not going to. Just get a first down. I think we got it. It's close. Did we get it? Got it. 1st and 10. Good job, Daughtry. Let's go back to wide receiver corner. I was hoping to hit a corner route, but it looks like that's not going to happen. We're going to bring Moore down. He's not open. Bad throw. Almost got sacked, but just not a good throw in general. What do we have here? Let me look. I'm going to flip fullback seam. Not a lot happening on this one. We'll probably go to Neal. He hasn't got to touch the ball in a while. Like, I don't remember last time he actually caught a ball. Wow. I just couldn't get the ball off in time. He came right on through. So that makes it 3rd and 10. We'll try scissors in. This will be interesting. I'm going to bring Neal over. Hit that dig. First down. First down. Number 3. At it, kid. So Daughtry has the most receiving yards ever at the school. Good for him. And that's just done in 2 seasons. That just shows you that passing has not been a priority at this school like ever. It is now, though. Let's do a basic handoff. Maybe we can squeeze in a touchdown. But good throw. Good catch. Hand the ball off. Kind of good block. That's what we need. A great block on the edge. Get those 6 points. Good job by Whitaker, by Neal. Now we got a good stretch lead. Let's just keep adding on to it. The goal here is, of course, win, but try not to have any more injuries. That'd be great. Because we got one more big game coming up. Then we got to take on Oklahoma State. Win that one. I still don't. I think if we win out, we're not going to make it to the title game. There's too many undefeated teams left. Syracuse is one. Is Virginia Tech another one? I mean, we got like several. We're 8th in the country with just like a couple games left. It's going to be tough. Somebody get a tackle. Especially the Big 12 South being down this year. This would have been a really good year to sneak into the national title game, but I don't think it's going to happen. We couldn't handle Iowa. They had a really good year, or having a good year. Toss play. Good play by Burton. Was all over that one. 2nd and 10. We'll do another one high. Get him, get him, get him. Almost great play. Look at the pressure here. So we had weak side help. Broussard helped on the right tackle, giving Bridges time to come through. Both of them almost got a sack. The quarterback lucky he got the pass off. And now it's 3rd and 10. So if you want more of a challenge on defense in this game, don't blitz as much. I mean, it's not why I picked this defense, but putting any type of pressure on a quarterback just makes things easier. Oh, great play. Impact player, Smiley. He's going to go pro early next year. I would be shocked if he chose to come back. He's a junior. We'd love to have him back. But if he wants to go, I'm going to let him go. Just make things a little bit more difficult. But a great play by Smiley. I wonder if I can get a good thumbnail of some sort. He's gotten a thumbnail or two this year. Oh, my gosh. Great play. We'll go ahead and get that one while we're here. Kid's a stud. All right, so we're on the left hash. Let's try. Let's do wide receiver post. This will be a really quick throw. I could probably hit that backside post, but we'll go over. Oh, and he dropped it. That's our third drop today. 2nd and 10. Let's try. Let's do a halfback angle. I'm gonna. Oh, I think they're going cover 0. I think I may leave it as is. Get it 80. Get it 80. Right on the strong safety. That's the ideal matchup right there. That's their biggest weakness on defense, besides the corners, I guess. Good throw, great catch by our quasi tight end / receiver. Let's do a swing from here. I'm going to flip it.
1st and 10. Ball on the 30.
This will probably go to Moore. Moore hasn't got to touch the ball much today, at least passing-wise. Come over here. Can we get a block or two? Just get something. It's awesome that it recognizes it's a screen. Let's try. And that's a play that I created. Let's go back to wide receiver corner. I'm going to bring Moore down. Cover 1. Watch out. Nobody's really open. That's the ideal coverage for that play. Let's just... Oh, that was a good hit. Good little play by Rollins. Again, nothing was open on the 9. We're going to miss that next year because we got nothing but pocket passers. We're going to have to get the ball out real quick next year. I'm going to bring Moore out of the way. I want to hit this corner on the left. They're going to let me. That's intercepted. Not a good throw. Good play by the corner. That's a big corner, too. Where are we? We're on the 9. I wonder if I can hit. We're going to try this. This may be, we're running out of room. I don't know if it'll be a good idea, but we'll do arrow. Can I hit that slant route? Is it a good idea to do so? Touchdown. Nice. Nice. They went cover 0 on it, so that helped a little bit. That free safety wasn't there looking at it. He moved down to cover the slot fade. And that can be a good thumbnail, too. Let me go ahead and get that one while I'm here. Go get something like this. What would be a good one? Well, probably the catch would be better, I guess. Sometimes when you're jumping up like that, it's hard to get a good angle on it. I can't really get a good thumbnail on that one. What would be a good one? Nope, I don't know. That's not going to be a really good one, so I'm going to let that one go. Unless I can get one that's... Forgive me for this taking a little bit, but let's... Something like that, maybe? Something like... Well, that's pretty decent. Let's just go get something like that. All right. So we're destroying them, as we should be. They need to be relegated down to a lower conference. Extra point is good. Get back on defense and continue doing what we're doing. So at least there's a good chance we can put in our second string in the second half. Rest our starters, get them ready for the next game. Much better kick. At least 82 is not going to do anything with it. But 24 has made a couple plays on special teams. We'll go back to a 1 high. So 24, that's their starting halfback. Intercept that. Should have been picked. Man. Bridges. That's probably why he plays defense. Let's let him blitz one. See what we can do here. Get him. Get him. Oh, my gosh. It would have been a nasty sack. Oh, he dropped it, thankfully. This quarterback is running for his life. Threw it off his back foot. They haven't converted the third down yet. They're not going to as long as we can keep putting pressure on him. He ain't going to get much out. Well, he may get something, but not enough. Force another punt. We're going to do a double cross. So I know I have to, these games, these last few have been blowouts. I know that's not pleasing for everybody, but that's going to be part of the dynasty. When you go up against bad teams at times, you're going to blow the teams out. Not every game can be an overtime thriller. You know, I can't force that. So all I can do is just play the next game the best I can. We may have an opportunity here. Somebody, oh, he dropped it. Pick it up. That could have been a 6 points if he would have caught it. Let's try. Let's go back to angle.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
I think I may leave it. Actually, I'm going to spread Walker out. He's not open. We'll have to go over here. So Daughtery's had a lot of catches so far. Everything's just kind of went to him a lot. Just what the defense has given me. Let's go back to Y corner.
2nd and 6. Ball on their own 42.
I may leave the corner as is. Going cover 0. This should be interesting. Yeah, let's go to the tight end. Can he get it? Oh, just overshot. Oh, they say he's a drop. Let's go flare. I'll probably keep this one really simple and just go to Whitaker. Just get a first down. We're on the right hash. Let's stay here. Let's go back to stick. Threw an interception last time we called this one, but it wasn't anybody's fault per se. I think let's bring Thomas out like this. Can he get it? Can he get it? Oh. I figured that strong safety couldn't help him out much on that one. Let's try RB cross. This will be interesting. I'm going to bring Whitaker. Oh, dang it. Got tipped anyways. 3rd and 10. I'm going to try halfback corner. Probably go to Daughtery on this one. I'm going to bring Miller down just in case. I can go. Nope, we'll go and cover 1. Just not a good throw. Good play by the corner, too. So we're going to probably punt that one. 4th and 10. Yeah, let's just punt it. 46 seconds left of the half. I'm going to sky punt this thing. He'll fair catch it. Yep. I doubt they'll be able to do anything on this drive, but you just never know. Their offense just isn't any good. They just don't have any players. I mean, their quarterback's okay. They got a good receiver if they can get it to him. Toss. This may be bad. Let's go. Oh, ow. I whiffed it. Oh, that was the worst whiff ever. Ow. What did I just say? Oh, they're not going to do nothing on this drive. That was so bad. I spazzed out. Look at this. This is all-time terrible. I don't know what I was thinking there. My bad. Well, that gives us 30 seconds to try something before the half ends. Just run into him. I know. I choked on that play. I feel like a lot of touchdowns our defense has given up is because me just goofing up at free safety. I try my best to stay out of harm's way because playing safety is not my natural position. Get a block or two. We kind of need to get down the field a bit. Let's go scissors in. I don't know if it's a good idea to try something on the left. If they're going cover 2, I'm going to give this a shot. Let's see. Good throw. Good throw. 6 points. What a throw. Baby. Woo. Miller in the end zone for a second time today. killer throw by Rollins. They went cover 2, done a little rollout, done a scissors concept on their best player on defense, no less. And that could be a really good thumbnail. Let me go try to get that one. So again, cover 2, we had a little scissors concept. We're just making that free safety work, and he normally goes to the inside, so I'm going to go over to the flag route. And we're going to get a awesome throw. I wonder something, if I can get something, maybe like that will be pretty cool. Let me go ahead and get that thumbnail. That looks really good. He may get it just because he's been in the end zone twice today. So we got that touchdown back. Nice. Kick an extra point. Tried and true. Kick it away from the impact guy as best we can. Good job. Right where I wanted it. My kicker got annihilated, but we're going to get a tackle anyways. That's their little scat back. They may just run the ball here, just go to the half. 15 seconds left. This second quarter's gone a lot longer than I expected. Just a lot of wild plays towards the end. Fullback dive. Oh, broke the tackle, and I missed it again, Al. Golly. I'm not doing a good job back there. And I'm not blaming my free safety either. That's 100% on me. Oh, that's right. They're in kind of territory where they can maybe go for a Hail Mary on the next play. I probably should have went cover 2. Oh, look at that throw. Wow, what a catch. The problem is, the best they can do here is a field goal, because I know they're not going to go for it. Yeah, they'll just go for the field goal. So you can have it. So we actually got lucky there. Let's do a field goal safe, man. That was that quarterback's best throw of the day. And he missed it. Oh, he got it in, barely. All right, 35-13. Weird looking score. We'll check out some stats. Oops, let's go over to stats and scores. So 265 to their 227. So technically not a lot of defense, other than we're keeping them out of the end zone pretty well. We're not running the ball well. We normally don't, but our passing game has been spot on. We've been able to get a couple sacks on them. 80% on third down, they are 0 for 6. I mean, that's NCAA 07 bad, but I need to quit dogging 07 so much. It's got its flaws, but I mean, even in this game, you're going to see the CPU have bad games like that. Either way, so 1 turnover for us, 2 for them. Let's go to individual stats. You go over here, Rollins, 14-26, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, running the ball. He's leading in yards. We got 1 touchdown by Moore. You go receiving, Daughtery, it's been his show so far reception-wise, but you go to yards, that's been Miller. A lot of that was off that 1 catch we just saw. He got a touchdown. Miller's got a touchdown. You go to defense. Sanders is leading in tackles. No longer an impact player, but still making plays out there. Tackles for loss, Burton's got a couple of them. Redshirt freshman outside linebacker. Sacks, Broussard and Sanders got 1 apiece. And then interceptions, we got Smiley and Sanders. All right, let's head back into it. Go right down the field, score another touchdown.
And this one's a short kick.
Somebody make a play on somebody. Block, get a block. Just, nope. Get it close to the 30, though. Left hash. Let's try. I have a curls. I'm going to flip curls. There we go.
They'll start this drive at the 27.
So this is kind of a stick concept. It's kind of, sort of. This will go to somebody. Let's see. Nope. I got sacked. Dang it. Couldn't get the ball off in time. That was my fault. Second and forever. Let's do tight end dig. Who is on? Let's see. I'm going to try. Get over there. Get a little throw. Almost get the first down. Nice. Makes it, I think it's 3rd and 1. 3rd and inches. We can stay here. Let's keep it simple. Let's do swing. We're going to make this strong safety. Please go cover 0. If you even go cover 1, I still may throw this one. See if that safety gets on him.
Rollins, back to pass.
Nope, but the other guy's going to be on him. Look at that. Oh, it's over. Oh,
Hook up on that one.
man.
And he
Had him beat.
wide receiver.
4th and inches, though. I'm going to go for this. Is this a bad idea? I don't think it's going to matter at this point. I think we've got this one. What I'm going to do,
The Cyclone come out showing 3 wide. He drops back. Looking. He's
go to Daughtry. Great catch.
pulls it down.
Saved our bacon. I was going to run with the quarterback, actually, but they shifted over. Daughtry stepping up clutch again. Man, he's been so good for us these last 2 seasons. 1st and 10. Let's do a dive. Just a basic run.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 5th.
They're going nickel. That's rare. Not a big fan of that shift. If I bring him over, will that move that safety over? Kind of, sort of. Come over here. Just be patient with the blocking.
Got an opening. He jukes.
Oops.
Brought down.
Got a 1st down.
Big yards.
Makes it 3rd and something, or 1st and something. 1st and 10, I guess. Great little play by Moore. Interesting juke. Looked like an 07 juke. A little more realistic juke. That's one of the better things about 07. It's got a little tougher juke to work with. Let's go fullback seam. So that's one thing I've thought about doing is maybe playing just take a break from 06 and play another PS2 like 07. I think it's doable if I can just wrap my head around just some of its flaws. Ooh.
Rolls to the left.
Get a Daughtry. 6 points. Oh, great defense.
And he makes a spectacular.
It ended up being a decent throw, but the corner made a good play on it.
It's going to be interesting to see if they continue to throw the ball in his direction.
Let's go and try that halfback option play again.
So it's 2nd and 10. This is the 7th play of this drive.
Who is on who? I guess we're running to the left.
3 wide outs here. Rollins.
Watch out for that safety. I'm going to let's pitch it. There we go. Get a 1st down
And that one goes for a big, big 1st down.
on the 8. What's a good idea from here?
That defense starts to creep up a little bit. That's when you go to the air, my friend. Over the top.
Let's do RB flats.
Have a look at our Old Spice red zone numbers.
I'm going to do zone.
When performance matters the most.
I'm going to bring this guy over.
Cyclone. Set up in the gun.
Watch out here.
Throw. He's looking
Watch out. Get upfield. Ah, got bogged down. At least it wasn't picked.
4 yards on the play.
It's a good hit. 2nd and goal on the 4. We may just do a basic run. Just do another off tackle.
Going with the shotgun here.
Hand the ball off. Just cut up field. There you go.
Iowa State. Nice job by the
We got a good team. 41-13. One thing I've had a conversation with somebody about this a while back. So my strong safety situation is kind of a mess. Smiley, I mean, just in terms of like depth and whatnot. Dale, when he gets injured or just out of breath, he's got to take a break. We run out of players really quick, and you can't go beyond 3 guys in the depth chart, which means they tend to force like a quarterback there. But what I've thought about doing is I'm going to sub in the 2nd team offense, and then I may sub in the 2nd team defense in the 4th. But my offensive guys, they all need to be willed to go for the next game. I think they've proved their point today.
And he hits the PAT. The fine folks at Pontiac bringing us this summary of how that drive took place. Henderson ready to kick.
I'm going to kick it over to the left.
Kicks it off.
Somebody make a play. Good kick away from their impact guy.
2. He jukes him.
Good hit.
And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession.
Go to 5-2.
They'll take over at the 20.
I'm going to flip that.
State comes out with an I formation.
Let Smiley handle the receiver side. Toss play. Good tackle, or broken tackle.
Brings him down.
Just can't get past Carter.
Play by the defense that time as they swallowed him up before he got back to the line.
I'm going to do a cover 2 from 5-2. I don't think we've called that today.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go.
Yes, we're going to leave it as is. I want my
Zone right now. Malone drops back
play side defensive end. Oh, get it now.
to go.
Oh, that was my fault. I got there too late. Having a bad day at free safety. I stuttered right there. I just, for whatever reason, I slowed down. Let's go back to another cover one.
First and 10, ball on the 43. Look out now, this defensive end is in the zone.
See what we can do here.
They go with a toss.
Good block right there. We'll pick up 7 or so.
That's a 7-yard gain.
Let's do a nickel blitz.
2nd and 3 coming up. Ball on the 36. Malone comes to the line.
Bring everybody down and over. Run.
Keep it on the ground.
Just nowhere to go.
And he stopped behind the line.
Look at that.
Nowhere to go at all. 3rd and 4.
Blocking assignments. And that's why this running back
I think I'm going to stick with man on this one.
It's 3rd down and 4 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Wildcats come out in the ace formation.
Bring Smiley down.
Back to pass.
Intercept it. Oh, good catch.
And down he
We
goes.
brought the heat, and now Cox is hurt.
On the field.
Oh, did you see what happened to his arm on that play? Ouch.
Another secondary player out. Hopefully it's not serious. Now we're running out of corners. You look at our corner situation, it's not looking great.
Play of the drive.
Our secondary in general is just not...
The Wildcats line up in an I formation.
I goofed up on that play.
Throws this one out.
Oh, almost picked it off. That was super close.
That's just good defense.
Makes it what, 2nd and 10?
Was, Kurt, but you know what? It's all reaction. Anytime you're out there on defense in the pass,
Out for 5 weeks? What's going on? We're running out of players in the secondary.
3 wide receivers.
That hurts big time. So now Gutierrez is out. Am I going to have to burn somebody's... Oh, wow, great. This kid's incredible. Look at this. He makes a tackle lying down. He's that good. I'm down on the ground, but nope, I'm going to get a tackle anyways. Kid's insane. 3rd and 10. So now we have no choice but to keep our
This 3rd down.
first string defense out there.
The first time on this drive.
I could probably sub in like a player or two.
Lines up in the shot.
I may do that with like Broussard or something, just so he don't need to be playing the rest of the day. Intercept that, Smiley.
Someone got a hand
You made a play. Good job. That's all we needed.
incomplete in the end zone.
I want to force another field goal. So what we can do, like I mentioned, let's take out our 2 best guys on defense. Let's go to defensive end, actually. Let's go here. I'm going to put in McKenzie. Just give him a break, and we'll just sub in him a Dowdale. That way Smiley can still come in if needed. Middle linebacker, Sanders. We could put White in. The rest of them can still play. So, yeah, I've been thinking about playing maybe 07 again. I know I've had a couple dynasties before where they were just short-lived, but you just got to have the right mentality and just kind of get used to some of its quirks. But there's a lot of playbook things I like about it. I want to fool around with, and it still has the 06 system built into it, if that makes sense. I just enjoy that type of gameplay, obviously. You could run the full-blown pistol in that game. I've thought about doing that.
Miller takes it at the 8.
Block. Ooh, go. MVP of the day, baby, number 9.
30 to the 20 to the
Wow, great play. This kid's incredible.
speed is the difference here.
He's got to get the thumbnail this week.
he was gone.
He found a crease, a kickoff return for a touchdown. You see here, can we squeeze in, block, and a block, and a block? Boom. Off to the races after that. Got to get a good thumbnail, something like this, possibly. If I can back out, something like that. Oh, my gosh. Let's go ahead and get it. Wow. Was not expecting that. Came out of nowhere. I'm going to run clock as best I can when we get to on offense. It's just been a while since we've got to do so.
And he tacks on the extra point. Less than a minute remains in the 3rd.
We'll get back on defense and keep doing what we're doing.
49, Kansas State 16. Iowa State to kick this one off.
Another thing I need to do is do some playbook videos on some other games. I've done one for 04, Madden 04. I probably need to do more top 5 this, top 5 that. I think people seem to like those a little bit better than the individual ones. You can get a little more out of them, especially for the older games. We'll see.
They'll set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Going empty.
The Wildcats line up with 5 receivers. Malone drops the
Get him. Nice. He felt the heat. Bridges, or was that Bridges? That could have been somebody else. 2nd and 11. I think we got Bridges playing on the outside now.
Defense didn't do a very good job of picking it up.
Yeah, you're right, Coach. It's hard to tell
We'll do
sometimes
another
when pressure's
linebacker
coming.
blitz.
2nd and 11.
So now we got Smiley playing corner over there because we're just out of bodies. Wow, that's really weird. We're just out of dudes at corner. I'm going to have to go to 5-2. Oh, he's wide open on that side, but he whiffed the throw.
He had to get rid of that one in a hurry.
The defensive coordinator cooked
3rd and 11.
package that time and
We can
although
go
it did
cloud.
result in a sack, it forced a bad throw.
It's 3rd down and 11 to go.
Wow, now we got Smiley playing corner.
Malone has 5 receivers lined up here. He drops back.
Intercept that.
Throw outside. And it's
That was Smiley. He made the play. Gosh, that kid is unbelievable. Became an impact guy late in the season today. And he's turned into an All-American. So that's like another, I will say this, I want to give another little shot praise to 07. Impact players are not as impactful in that game. So it does not feel like you're just dominating with a couple of guys. I mean, you can still do it.
Palmer gets it off. Miller fields it at the 40.
That bad play there. That's coming back. I figure it was.
Check out the penalty.
That's coming back. Get on the 31.
So they'll move back after that costly penalty, and they'll have to try to get that yardage back here.
I'm going to just do a basic off tackle.
It's 1st and 10.
And again, I'm going to try to run clock as best I can. Again, it's been a long video already. We're not even in the 4th quarter. There's been so much scoring.
Here's the option.
Get a block there. Go Whitaker. Let's get a first. Oh, we didn't get it.
Brings him down. The tailback gets
Into the 3rd quarter. How many points were scored in that quarter? Man,
as we go to the final quarter of play.
you name it.
Is almost wrapped up.
Somebody scored a point of some sort.
49, Kansas State 16.
I'm going to... Why am I throwing?
Come out in a shotgun.
I don't know why.
Drops back to pass.
Oh, watch out. Good. Ah, he dropped it.
It's dropped.
All right, let's try 3rd and inches. Let's do swing.
3rd down, less than a yard. Ball on their own 41.
We can get a simple throw for Whitaker here, I would think.
Comes out in the shotgun. It's a pass on 3rd and short. Throws in a hurry.
Whew, barely got it. Stay in bounds, too. Good job, Whitaker.
Coach, that's a first down.
A good-looking first down, too.
He's about to pass out.
Again in a couple of plays. He had some options out there.
I want to hand the ball off to the other guy. So what would be, I'm going to do triple option,
It's 1st and 10.
but I'm going to hand the ball off to the other one, Crawford. Ain't going to be a good idea.
Iowa State lines up.
Let's leave him over there. I'm going to have to cut back big time to the right.
Option to the right.
Oops. Yeah, you really can't cut to the right on that play.
Defense comes up with a
That
good
makes it
play to
what?
pull him
The
down
2nd and
for a loss.
13.
By the defensive coordinator. It's like he's in their huddle sometimes.
I'm going to do an off tackle. We'll do another one, but this one is meant to really go off tackle.
5th play of the current drive.
I like the shift.
Fowler comes to the line with 3 wide.
We'll run down some clock. I may motion my tight end over. Then we'll figure out what to do on 3rd down.
Fowler.
Get a block or two. That probably was a mistake. Lucky we didn't fumble on that one. Makes it what? 3rd and 2.
Yardage situation, but it still isn't enough for the
Just do angle.
So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense.
This will go to somebody on the right. Looks like they're going cover 0. I'm going to motion Walker over. And I'm going to try to attack that safety. Might as well. Why not? I'm going to bring him over.
Fowler back to pass.
One-on-one.
He's looking. Going deep.
Get it 80.
It's tipped.
Short-armed it.
Almost intercepted.
Makes it 3rd or 4th and short.
Turnover.
Yeah, I don't even think the quarterback even
We could try another swing.
Almost saw him running the other direction.
I'll flip it. Kind of glad they're going zone. A little safer throw, and I still think we can get the first.
The Cyclones come out in a shotgun.
I'm going to bring Smith over. I think it's a fullback.
Swings it out to his man on the screen. Sheds
Good
out.
hit.
Hines.
Still got the first down. I think we stayed in bounds, too.
Could not have come at a better time.
Good play there.
absolutely the perfect
Let's do a basic tackle run.
Got 'em right where they want 'em. And then
They're going dive for whatever reason. I'm going to motion my Z receiver over. Clear up some room on that side. I think they're going cover 0 again. I saw both safeties creep up. Would love to be able to run out the rest of this clock on this drive. That'd be cool. I can try it. Get a block or two. Callahan, are you even a halfback? I don't know. You felt really slow there. I now feel like I got to throw. So I'm running out of halfbacks. Probably need to call a timeout. We can do that after this play. So Callahan, yeah, he's a halfback. Get this thing onto a little bit closer. What am I doing? I saw nobody open, and I realized Rollins is not my quarterback. I was going to run with him. Like, oh, this ain't going to work. 3rd and 6.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. This is the 10th play of this drive.
We will. I'm going to have Miller go like that. That was stupid. He stood right there and looked at it. That makes it what? 4th and 6 on the 35. Let's just go for it. Let's go scissors in. Maybe I can hit this backside dig. Mills, first time I think actually he's played for us this year. Good catch. Bridges, our freshman nickelback, playing receiver. We're just running out of bodies. Everybody's playing everywhere. This is high school football. You play both ways. So somehow I may be able to sneak in and finish the rest of this drive out. Running out the clock. Like, get a first down just barely past that marker. Get a block right there. It's nowhere to go, though. 2nd and 8. I'm going to do a basic dive.
Have a look at our Old Spice red zone numbers. Red zone, when performance matters the most.
Nobody's defending Miller. Probably that safety's on him. I'm going to bring this guy over. They may be bringing all the linebackers up. So this may not work at all, but we'll run it anyways. And then we'll call a pass play, probably to pick up the first. Just nowhere to go on it. Let's call a timeout because we're just about to, I shouldn't have done that. I should have let the clock melt and then call the timeout. I think we can pick up a first down right here, though. So Miller is their MVP of the day, as he should be. First down. Now we can take a knee. So I was able to do it. I took up the entire drive, or almost the entire quarter on this drive. Wow, pretty cool. So, yeah, we got a couple games left. We got Missouri coming up, then we got Oklahoma State, then we got the bowl game, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do after that. So we still got quite a ways to go with this series, especially this season. We'll take a couple knees here, then we'll be good to go. Then we got some other things to look at. So one thing I know I've talked about 07 a few times today. One thing I really like about the playbooks with it is they got formation audibles, and that's going to be an offsides. Formation audibles, which everybody knows what those are. But what's cool is you can't use them in custom playbooks, so the game kind of really pushes you to run or use team playbooks, which I think is pretty cool. So it makes team playbooks more important. See, team playbooks in this game don't mean anything. They only matter for the CPU, but for you, it's a waste. An absolute waste of time to run a team playbook when you can create your own, like in 10 seconds. We'll accept that. So I'm going to go QB Neal. And that should do it. 49-16. So this last drive, I wonder if I need to go back and see how long this drive was. I think I can go look that up. All right. Game over finally. Complete blowout as expected. Let's go ahead and just speed this up. Right at the 1 hour mark in my video. Let's go over to stats and scores. So 395 to their 278. We ended up almost running the ball better than they did, but our passing game is what done it for us. We could have had a lot more yards, but again, that fourth quarter, technically about the entire second half, we just didn't do a whole lot, just kind of ran clock and whatnot. But 60% on third down, they only went 11%. That's just really rough. 2 turnovers for them, 1 for us. You look at Rollins, 17 of 31, 285 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. I don't know if this game helped him a lot in the Heisman race, but I don't think he'll move down much. Whitaker leads in rushing attempts. He also led in yards. He got a touchdown, and Moore got a touchdown. Receiving, Whitaker and so Whitaker ended up he was our best guy on offense today. He got a lot of touches. You look at the yardage. Miller led in yards, though he was our MVP. He got a touchdown. Daugherty got a touchdown. You go to defense. Sanders led in tackles. Burton led in tackles for loss. We had a few sacks, Murphy, Broussard, and Sanders, and we had a couple of interceptions by Smiley and Sanders. And you go to the box score. Nobody done anything in the fourth quarter. Again, I just kind of ran clock the entire time. So here's the score in summary, but it ain't going to show me the drive length on those. I figure, there it is, drive summary, but it doesn't show me what it is. It doesn't show me the drive. So I have to go back and look at the video and see how much time I took up. I felt like I took up the entire quarter. All right, let's go and look at some things. I'm going to sim the week. Like I said, we got Missouri coming up. Gutierrez is out for 1 more game. Cox is out for up until the bowl game. He's out for, unless we get lucky. I'll take that back. You go and look here. We got Missouri. Then we got a bye week. So he's definitely going to miss the conference title game, which is a shame. Let's go look at the top 25. So we beat Kansas State. We got Cal, Maryland, Michigan State over Penn State. So Penn State got their second loss on the year. That helps us quite a bit. They were ahead of us. Iowa won. Virginia Tech is undefeated. They beat Virginia. They got UCLA. Florida State winning. New Mexico State, Alabama, Arkansas, Tennessee is still winning. South Carolina, Syracuse, still undefeated, doing their thing. Ohio State, Purdue won. Then we have Nebraska barely winning by a point over BYU. LSU, Washington State, Arizona State, then UTEP won. Let's go to Sports Illustrated. Bowl rankings, we are 7th. So we just got a lot of good teams ahead of us. We got to win out to even come close to this. I just don't know if we will. But look at there, South Carolina's undefeated as well. So there are 3 teams right there that are really vying for, and there's Cal right there in the thick of it. There's Arizona State. Either way, it's been a good season for us. Heisman watch. Rollins went up a little bit. I'm shocked. Even though he had that interception, didn't have many yards, only had a couple of touchdowns. He's right there. We're not going to win it. This kid's going to win it because he's got, just look at 53 total touchdowns, and they got like 2 games left. Or one, he's going to kill it, easily win that award. He's beaten me by like 21 touchdowns. Insane. Let's go to award finalists. So we're up for a few of these. Rollins, he's not going to win that one. The Syracuse quarterback will. He's not going to win the quarterback award. I'm just quickly going through here. Lombardi Broussard should win that one. If he doesn't, then something badly happened. But look who's right behind him. A Penn State player. Incredible. Raymond Johnson. Trying to remember. No, he's a redshirt freshman. I did not recruit him. Keep on going. Thorpe Smiley. So didn't he win it last year or the year before? No, he won it last year. He may win it again this year. He's having a great year. He had his best game this season was today. Just incredible. Got that impact status that really helped. Coach of the year. I figured we'd be up for this, but we're there, but we're not going to win it. So we're up for a couple things. I think we have a chance of winning 1 or 2 of those awards. Let's go to bowl projection. So they're going to have us playing in the Fiesta Bowl against Cal. That would be a fun matchup. Go to players of the week nationally. We got Tommy Miller, wide receiver, Iowa State. 275 all-purpose yards, 3 touchdowns. That dude was a great pickup for us. Didn't do much last year. He's really stepping up for us this year. Good to see that. Middle linebacker for Arizona had a good game. Let's go over to the Big 12. And there we go. Wide receiver Tommy Miller. Then middle linebacker Eric Sanders. 6 tackles, a sack, an interception, a touchdown. Good for him. Let's go to conference standings. So we have locked up the division, as we all know. As you see right here, we're 2 games ahead of everybody with 1 game left. You look at our team info screen. So our secondary is banged up a little bit. We got 2 cornerbacks out. If we can survive the Missouri game, Gutierrez will be back. That'll help us just at least a little bit. Rollins, Moore, and Daugherty, they have done pretty consistently there offensively. Same with defense. Sanders, Broussard, and Smiley, those are our 3 best dudes on that side of the ball. Let's go check out Missouri. Here they are. No injuries. They are 2-8, just like Kansas State. They beat Kansas by a couple of touchdowns. They got a quarterback doing okay. Got a running back doing okay. They got a receiver doing okay. I mean, I see a bunch of average things here. And so you go over to the matchup. And here we go. So at least they got as much talent as we do. So this one should be a much tougher game. You look at their stats, their offense is pretty decent. They got a good passing attack, rushing not so much, but their defense is dreadful. One of the worst in the country. We will hopefully make that look even worse in our next game coming up. It's senior day. Get excited for our seniors. We're going to salute them and thank them for all they've done for us. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.